Give them nothing, but take from them everything.
And welcome back to the Metal Hand of God podcast. That's right, the most dangerous podcast on the planet. I am your host, Wayne, and this fine, beautiful, sexy, long-haired, anal-raped man is...
Adam's not here, but I am here, the Rum Guy.
That's right, and we have a special guest today. Actually, that's three special guests today.
Three.
And I don't mean special by... like riding the bus or, you know, like special bus, you know, nothing like that, or wearing helmets or anything like that. These guys are really nice guys. We'd like to welcome...
lick windows.
You lick windows? Oh, it's even better. Welcome the guys from the band Skar Ritual. What's up, fellas?
What's going on?
You guys
and who do we got?
Yeah, you guys
with
can
us
introduce
today?
yourselves today.
Steven.
Heath. We have Tam.
Whipped ham.
Whipped ham. That's like a ham. That's like a ham salad.
You must have just added that guy to the band.
The name's real enticing here and there.
Okay, well, that's good. That's good.
Mike Tyson. So, ham. Ham is good.
So you guys are a K-pop band. Am I correct?
Yes.
Yes, straight from Korea.
That is nice. I'm picking up the accent.
Guys, your English is so good.
Wow, they must really be strict on teaching that over there.
I'm telling you.
I try to tell people a lot. It's you and I. You know.
So, you guys are surprisingly, if I'm mistaken, please correct me. But are you guys are not signed yet?
No.
Why?
Unless you count the sheets that we signed on my desk.
Well.
I don't know. Why are we not signed?
I don't know, because you guys are awesome. First off, I was listening to you guys doing what you were doing. Just fucking wow. Your stage show is phenomenal.
Thank you.
By the way, very, very cool. But Wayne, you've met. Well, you guys know each other. You and Wayne. We've never actually met.
I've met those guys. I've hung out with those dudes. I think I've even had a beer or two with those guys eventually one of these days. I don't remember.
So tell us, what is up? What is going on? I see you look like you're getting pretty busy on your events. So
yeah, we're working on some new music. We released a new track about 3 weeks ago, Paralyzing Feeling.
Mm-hmm.
And just the other day on Sunday, we were out working on a video for our next release that's coming up about the second week of August. We're releasing a track called Desolation. And it's going to be complete with a really awesome video.
Oh, very cool.
So,
very cool.
Probably for the rest of this year, we're going to be releasing tracks once a month or so until we release them all.
And you guys where y'all going to release them at?
Chronicles are complete.
Very, very cool.
Are you guys just going to release them, via what, like Bandcamp and stuff like that, or?
Yeah, we're just going to do singles, probably push them out to YouTube as videos or something. Eventually, they'll all be pushed out to things like Spotify and Apple Music.
That's awesome. That's pretty
you guys have a... but you guys have a very... I don't know how to put it. You are a band that not only should people listen to, but your stage show, as
they need to watch
earlier, is very, very intense, and I really appreciate that, because Wayne said, you got to hear these guys. You got to hear these guys. It's like okay. And I'm like, you're right in what I want to listen to right there. You're in my vein.
I've been promising these dudes for like I don't know how long to get them on this show, and like I was like, you know what? I've been fucking up and not putting them on the show for some reason.
Yes, you have, apparently.
I don't know why. I always forget when bands ask me to put them on the show. I'm like, yeah, all right, cool, yeah, perfect, no problem. And then, and then I go,
Well, sometimes more than just your own balls.
I'm having a senior moment. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm old.
understand.
Sorry, fuck it. You know,
I
I mean, Rum likes to make fun of me all the time because he thinks I'm the oldest man in the world. So,
Oh, you're not the oldest man in the world.
I know you are. I'm right behind you though.
But no, you guys are doing. You've got a well, your songs are very cool. One, musically, and two, they're kind of, at least the ones I've listened to, they all kind of tell a story individually, which is very cool. What is I mean, your process. I don't want to get into your process. I mean, that seems very generic, but I mean, what is your how do you go about it? What do you think of
A topic
first? Does the music come first, or the lyrics come first, or how does that process happen for you?
It could be either way. Steven and I both we write lyrics, and those could come first. Usually, when I get in the mood, I'll sit in here and write music, and it could come first, and then we kind of marry the two together. We'll say, hey, this song kind of sounds really creepy. Maybe we should use those creepy lyrics you wrote.
Well,
And,
I mean, is there a reason for the way your lyrics flow? Is it just is it more than just music? Is it a lifestyle? That's what I'm trying to get to.
For myself, I'm going to say probably what dark things are happening in my life right now are what the lyrics are going to be like.
I got you.
Cool.
I got you.
For Steven,
Most of the time, I just get an idea and run with it.
Well, that's good.
That's how I write too. I write the same way. Like when but I'm different. What I like to do is I like to take the song. Like I like the band to finish the song, and I take it away from them and go, okay, well, I don't care what you guys were calling it. It's gonna be this now because this is where the words went, you know. And a lot of bands, like when I've been in bands with the guys, and when I was in Resurrection, man, they were always complaining because like they had bits that they were thinking would be like the chorus, and that's not a chorus to me. That needs to be this. It's a bridge, and they would change it, and they would be like, God damn it, why do you keep writing such weird time signatures, places, and shit? I'm like, because it's what I feel. It's where I feel it should be. I'm the one singing it, asshole, not you.
Finally, somebody feels what I feel.
Right? Right? I mean, it's true. It's like, guys, I get how your feel is with the music, but if I don't feel like what I want to put down doesn't fit in that section, and it's not gonna fit. It's gonna feel weird.
Forced.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Well, you guys, this isn't. You're working on this album right now. You're releasing track and then releasing a track, but this isn't the first. This isn't your first one, is it?
no, this is our second.
Second, I think your first one was what is it? Darkness in Your Dreams.
Yes.
Now that I went back, I got done listening to every one of your songs off that album, and they were very, very cool. And I don't know, do you? I don't want to offend by any means. I hope that you would take this as it's possible. No, I hope you would take this as a compliment. But has anybody ever? Oh, okay, let me just ask. Let me ask the most generic question anybody can ask a band member. What are your influences?
Ask that again.
What are your influences? I know it's a generic question, but this is really going to play a part in what I'm going to say.
All right. Influences. I guess we'll start over here with Steven.
Like Britney Spears?
Awesome.
Okay, well, I can, yeah, I kind of dig that, yeah.
All right, let's start over.
I got that toxic vibe from you.
I've got a huge
Be careful.
Never mind. No,
Cock.
I've always been a huge fan of Metallica and Pantera and Slayer and stuff like that. That's just pretty driven, and
Sure,
it's generally where we tend to go.
I got you.
And then every now and then you get a little bit of Cradle of Filth.
Sure.
Nice.
What about the rest of you?
Well, for me, my songwriting or composition style is largely influenced by like old Metallica and Megadeth stuff.
Okay.
The epic sounding stuff.
Sure.
But a lot of the riffs I write lately are hugely influenced by like Lamb of God and Cradle of Filth. So it gets kind of people that listen to it, they're like, I hear old heavy metal, and I hear death metal, and I hear black metal, and it's cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. My influences, they're completely different. They're opposite from the guys.
Okay.
I
Usually, there's usually one guy that's opposite everybody else.
yeah. So I grew up on kind of fusion jazz, Oriental big band.
Okay.
Duran Duran.
Nice.
I if I got real prog, King Crimson.
Nice.
Yeah.
I was a big jazz guy. My influences were like Billy Cobham and all that. Benny Cayuta, Weckl.
Wow.
And then I kind of I'd say the hardest I went. Let's see, Duran Duran. I like Tool for sure.
Sure.
Danny Carey, the drummer, is my drum hero.
He's incredible.
That's kind of where I kind of took my jazz drumming and took a huge turn and kind of went, proggy with it and kind of added my swing into the swing element into metal, and where I joined these guys and it just kind of worked.
Very, very cool.
Oh.
Yeah, and you know what? And I think it really comes through in your drums, man. I can hear that. That's very, very cool.
I appreciate that. I stay busy on there.
Yes, you do.
I didn't realize I was a metal drummer, really.
Well,
these guys.
It that background and those influences you have just add to it. I mean, that's what each one of you guys, when you're writing, you're playing, you're drumming, everything adds a level. I mean, I've been in Wayne bands. We all know that when you're in together, everything that you can contribute is going to just add another layer to that.
Correct.
And that's what makes each band unique, because each band's got different layers than somebody else. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, in all honesty, guys, if everyone in each band all decided they wanted to play the same songs, like that, they are all influenced by the same band. Say everybody was influenced by, I don't know, Pearl Jam. You know what I'm saying?
God, really? Wow. Okay, go.
I'm just throwing it out there. Just saying, everybody was influenced by that. You're gonna have basically a Pearl Jam cover band. And because it's not because you want to be that. Y'all are all influenced by the same thing. So it's kind of like you're gonna write what you guys like.
Right, but when you're listening to it now, if I wouldn't have heard any of those influences, I would not see. You know what I hear? Because when you fuse them together, this is what I got from it. I'm here now that you describe them. I can hear little bits of all those elements. But I was hearing, I know, call me crazy, I was hearing Testament, and I was hearing Iced Earth.
Nice. I kind of
I
have that feeling too.
It was very, very cool, especially with the like you mentioned that epic sound. I'm hearing your builds, that sort of dramatic. Each song is like a presentation. It's like, right before the badass fight when you walk into the room. It's that's what you want your theme music to when you walk into a room.
It has complex intros, kind of get you like an appetizer to kind of get you ready for the the actual song. It's pretty unique. Each song has its own entity in a sense, and its own sound. They kind of, no song that we have on there sounds alike. They all have their own entity.
That's what's really neat. When I was going back listening to the other songs, and I'm like, this is like, every time I'm listening to it, it's like this is the same band. This is crazy. This is awesome. And each song to me is a really good single, even by itself. And then you put it together in one album. I mean, that's an album I want to buy.
Now I'll go ahead and tell you, the one that you have, Paralyzing Feeling, that's our newest one we just released.
Nice.
That is just to get your taste buds going.
Sure.
If you thought that one was good, we have more in stock that's going to be, it's going to deliver. We'll put it that way.
I can't wait, dude.
Your ass.
Well, this is great. I mean, and how long have you been working on these songs that you've got for the new album?
Well, we've been going through some changes now for a while.
Okay.
About a year ago, or a little more than a year ago, we started writing this new material. I kind of got hard on it there for a while because I had some personal issues I was dealing with, and when I'm going through that, I write a lot.
Sure.
But it got to a point where we had the music ready to go, and we lost a drummer.
Okay.
We had a show coming up. We had to
We
fill a
found
spot.
him again a little bit later, but
Anyway, we got a new drummer in. We had to work with him pretty quickly to get him up to speed for the show. He had a big hill to climb, but he did it.
Oh, I didn't have a metal background at all.
And so we continued working on the stuff with him, trying to get ready to start recording. And a few months ago, we started working on it.
Mm-hmm.
And we got the first track ready. We put it out. Then our bass player decides he's not gonna be into it anymore.
Sure.
So
Isn't that
we're at a
fun?
point now where we're trying to push forward and find a bass player at the same time.
Well, that's always a pain in the ass.
You know, guys, I've been through the same fucking shit where, like, we were all, like, actually, we were in the studio recording. Our last Resurrection Man album is in the studio. We still have, like, bits and pieces of it recorded. I've never heard any of it because no one's finished it. And it was 13 songs, and it's like all the drum tracks are laid down, half the bass tracks are done, and I think 2 guitar players, and I've never heard any of it because everybody decided to quit. It was pretty disheartening.
Dude, if I was down there and you needed somebody in a pinch, I play bass. I'd have been down there to help you out.
It's only a 3-hour drive from there to here.
Oh, not
not from him.
not where I'm at.
He's in North Carolina.
Oh, that's a little further.
Yeah.
Yeah. I may be late to gigs. I'm just
We can make.
I mean, time travel would be nice.
I just fixed my DeLorean with my flex capacitor.
I mean,
I'll
we
be
do
there in
know
a
the
second.
new Doctor Who, but I mean, other than that, yeah, I don't think
Just
it'll
told you
happen.
the ticket going 80.
Yeah.
Just don't
No
go to
kidding.
2080, the year 2080. I heard that time traveling's banned.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, pretty much.
That's suck ass.
That's what I hear too.
work your bass
That-
tracks and then set up a mannequin and put a bass in front of it for the gig.
That's beautiful.
Astronaut,
Oh,
ancient astronaut theorists think so anyway.
Yeah.
So
what do you guys
very-
what are you guys planning on doing though? I mean, like, do y'all have any prospects for bass?
Yeah, we're working with a guy right now. He really digs what we're doing.
Awesome.
he fits the occult theme in our image.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sure.
So hoping he works out. We should know here soon if he's going to work out or not.
Well, I hope
Is
so,
that-
man. I mean, because I really want to get you guys to gig some more out here.
We love it.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. We need to start setting up some gigs.
We love the guys there, the local guys over there.
We love New Orleans and Metairie.
Yeah,
And
dude.
because you guys are in Mississippi, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
How is
Central
that? How
Mississippi.
is the scene out there? Just out of curiosity, because just in
We got
case,
a bunch of cover bands around.
just
here.
I mean, my band would like to come out to your side of the world, so I'm just wondering how it would be out there.
Well, last weekend there was a show and we couldn't make it because we were getting ready for this video shoot that we did on Sunday. But there's a place called the Lucky Town Brewery. Did a metal show on Saturday night. I'm not sure how well it did. According to the Facebook numbers, there's a lot of people saying they were going to go, but
Yeah, you can always cut that in like half.
Yeah, especially here, you can cut that more than half.
based on those numbers, there's probably still a pretty good many people there. But there's 3 bands there. One of them was a local metal band.
Those are the hidden gems.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
I really wanted to go to that, and we couldn't because I was curious to know what this Lucky Town Brewery Company venue was that's playing metal.
Yeah,
Because that's something we don't really have here in Jackson
We're
as a
starting to
venue
get it
for
back.
metal.
The scene back.
yeah. What's really funny is like my old drummer, his name is Dave. He lives in Jackson, and he had to leave. He didn't quit the band. He had to leave after Katrina because he lost everything here. So he moved back home, which was Jackson. And now I talk to him every once in a while, and he's like, yeah, he says, I can't find anybody to play with except fucking cover bands. He said, that's all he got out here,
I love
dude.
cover bands and DJs.
He's like, all he got is fucking cover bands, man. And he's like, I play with a cover band now, and it just, yeah.
It's miserable.
But hey,
The thing that makes money around here.
You know,
Yeah.
like cover band, they'll open up. If you're an original band, you'll open up first where no one's there, And then cover bands will open up second and third ones packed out.
We've done that.
Really?
Over at the Drowning Pool.
Drowning
Weird.
Pool about a year ago. They came into Jackson. I forget who opened for them,
It was
but
Dynamite Crank and Storage.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was us, an original metal band. Then it was a cover band.
Then another cover band.
Wait,
I was like, what?
see, I don't understand that. Like, I can understand if the cover band's opened. That's
That seems
fine.
ass backwards.
Yeah.
It's the venue owners.
They said it was too heavy. We'd be too heavy. We'd scare off.
Oh,
people.
yeah. Yeah.
It's Drowning Pool.
Right. Exactly.
That's what I said.
Well,
Hey, and you know who Drowning Pool liked that night? Us.
Yeah, yeah.
I got
well,
to sing with Drowning Pool that night.
You sure did.
That's fucking
that's
cool.
very fucking cool. Well, I mean, if you were to do, you guys don't do any covers, am I right?
No.
If you
Uh,
were,
Every
now,
now and then.
We're working on Lamb of God.
hypothetically, if you were to do a cover, each of you pick one, what would it be?
Boys to Men.
Lamb of God.
Lamb of God.
Oh, my gosh. It'd be somewhere, Megadeth.
Megadeth, yeah.
Megadeth? Okay. There's two.
I would lean towards maybe some Bullet for my Valentine.
Interesting.
Okay.
I've been digging that a lot lately.
Interesting. I saw those guys play live not too long ago. Well, I guess it has been long, about a year and a half ago.
Sometimes I like to try different things in different ranges in my voice and
Sure.
change it up a little bit, you know?
I do
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
I
yeah.
do that shit all the time, and sometimes it sounds terrible. Sometimes it's really good.
I saw them. It might have been longer than I saw. It was Bullet for My Valentine, Rob Zombie, and Lacuna Coil.
Dude, that was like fucking.
Was that?
That was like
4
when,
years ago.
No,
Love
that was like when.
Christina's
That was like when
yeah.
you first met me.
No, dude, that's not. No, dude.
That was
it was
like-
like 4 years ago.
That was like when you were like 15.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. So that was about 4 years
It
ago.
was about 30 years ago.
Yeah, Christine's voice is awesome. She's that band is just fucking awesome. Anyway, though, that's really.
Rum, if you had
freaking
a, if
cool,
you had
though.
a cover and you were in a band, what cover would it be?
Me?
No, somebody else named Rum. Yeah, you.
Fuck, dude. I'm gonna say
I don't know. I don't know. Fuck, dude.
I'd probably go Typo.
All right, I can see that.
Yeah,
I can
I
see
do
that.
Typo.
I don't know.
Probably agree, man.
Me, I like fucked up covers, as everybody knows, and everybody in my band hates me because I always want to cover some stupid shit. So it doesn't matter. Mine would probably be something like what would it be? Let's see. I'd cover a New Kids song. Fuck. I'd try.
that'd be
I
interesting.
don't remember
Like
that
New
one.
Kids on the Block?
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. I didn't want to say that, but I kind of want to say that.
No, see, I would do shit like that. I would do stuff like I would always want to do stuff that's like not in my genre at all.
You want to metal it up some.
Correct.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Or just make
Yeah,
it completely stupid.
We talked about doing Gyote, somebody I used to know metal version, then someone, we decided not to.
Yeah, we have been talking about doing. Now this may happen. I don't know. It may still happen. We've been talking about doing what's her name? Oh fuck, the girl who sang Hello.
Adele?
Yeah, we're gonna cover that for a while. But I've heard so many versions of that now. It's just kind of like eh.
Yeah, I think you
go
need
further
to.
back to the 90s, towards the nostalgic era, and cover one of those 90s buzz songs, like some Natalie and Bruglia, maybe.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
I'm like a bird.
That's right. There you go.
Right. Yeah, fucking A. I would do that.
Yeah, that's fucking metal, dude.
16th notes in there. Good one.
Dude, like you could really
The
like
Sarah McLachlan song from the
fucking
from
kill
Animal
the
Shelter.
yeah, the
No,
kill
you can't do it because everybody cry. That's
the-
fucked up. You don't want to cry at the metal show.
the kill dog song. That's what I would call
Bring
it.
some puppies on stage.
And
And
sacrifices.
This song's to all my dead homies. Pour out a bunch of fucking
so
dog bones.
I'm crying right now inside somewhere. I'm thinking of that damn commercial. Fuck, I need some tissues.
You need some tissues because you're jerking off, not because you're crying.
Well, I multitask.
Well, all
I
right.
multitask.
All right, yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He uses his own tears as lubricant.
That's it. Yeah. I'm just sensitive.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Bitch. Oh.
Well, fuck though. That's weird though. I mean, that they would do that. I mean, put you guys original first.
I don't
and then
understand
a
that.
couple-
Like
So that's where the scene is up there right now. Just kind of. Do you see any movement in it, or does it look like it's going to stay that way for a while?
They're trying to bring it back a little bit. We just got a radio station that's playing a lot of older rock, but
Sure.
they're starting to throw in some local stuff and
Good.
newer stuff, and just trying to promote music in Jackson. Period.
that's
Gotcha.
good. That's a good thing.
Trying to get some big acts back here.
No, that's what an area needs usually to really revitalize. They all got to pull together and try to get a big act in, just to throw some notice in there.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious to see where this thing with the local, what was it, Lucky Town Brewery goes with the metal shows. If that's something that's going to work out great.
Well, I can tell you this, man. If no one goes, it's not going to work.
True.
People have to fucking go. I don't care, it's all the same thing out here, because I always hear bitching about all these guys that because guys that book shows out here and stuff, and I always hear, man, there's like nobody here, blah blah blah. So did you fucking promote the show? No. Well, how the fuck I can only promote so much, guys. Like I can push.
Well, Facebook will only send it so far.
Exactly. It's like I can only push.
We have done shows in Metairie before where like the Twist of Lime.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And we would share with everybody on Facebook. We post on our page, and we'd even boost it.
Right.
Sure.
To try and target it to people in Metairie, and there'd be a few people there.
Right.
Here.
Yeah, but I'm just saying is like you guys, you have to support your scene no matter what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody needs to. You guys,
not just you.
not y'all.
Talking in general.
I'm just being in general,
Your scene
not
doesn't
y'all.
support you.
That's the thing. Well, it's a buzz thing. I mean, that's what we it's a constant buzz factor. You've got to. I came from Savannah. Savannah's got a decent metal scene. It's not a super huge metal scene, but it's got a decent metal scene.
Savannah's more of a punk rock place.
Well, they've got a punk rock scene, but actually, no, dude, they don't. They got more of a freaking metal scene.
Really?
In my opinion.
I find it was more like a punk shows.
Well, I mean, they have punk shows, but it's. I mean, you've got Black Tusk and all those bands going through Savannah. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But the thing is, I mean, it's a tight community. When you get in with you're in a band, you're meeting people, and the metal scene is a good community. I mean, it's a lot of fucking decent people in that community. They're good people that, and once you're, you got some friends and you're helping each other out and you're talking to each other and you're spreading the word, you're making it happen, and whatever it takes. It's one of those things. It's a lot of fucking work. It's a lot of fucking work.
I think our biggest competitor is Netflix
and Facebook.
Well, hey,
yeah, that
maybe,
too.
We should get you guys a commercial. That's what we need you to do. That's what
And Farmville.
Oh, Farmville.
Didn't
Candy
Farmville
Crush.
die?
Is that still, anybody still play Farmville?
I check up on it every now and then.
Nice.
You
nice.
crush on every now and then.
Don't ask me. I'm still doing Monster Rancher. I don't know.
I gotta blow up some candies every now and then.
I mean, candy don't crush itself. Somebody got to do it.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
Word.
But
No.
The scene here, it's kind of dwindled over the years, and so the guys here at Skar Ritual, after all the negligence and the promotion that's going on around here, we kind of vowed to, play places such as Metairie and New Orleans. The scenes, it's more welcoming.
Yeah.
Even the dive bars are more satisfying than playing a big venue here in Jackson.
Sure.
I completely agree.
We have more fun playing in Metairie than we do anywhere else.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
that's cool.
We could play in a state-of-the-art sound system and not be, pleased with everything by the end of the night. But then again, we could turn around and go to a dive bar and get the most, gratification out of a dive bar.
Yeah, because
Sure.
the people there that are there to see you guys. They're not there to fuck around. They're not there to just try to get some pussy or whatever. They're
Sure.
there to see
They're not
music.
drinking. They're not drinking and talking over your music. They're actually
Right.
at some points in playing, you can actually see that everyone in the bar is kind of focused on the group, and there's actually a point in time where the whole club or the bar is actually quiet, not in a bad way, because they're quiet in a good way, because they're actually fixated and sucked into the art that we're presenting.
Correct.
That's what you want too.
They're paying attention.
That's a
You know
really
you're doing
great
something
feeling.
right when the club's quiet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I feel the
Well,
same.
that could go two ways. But I'm with you on it. I mean, that is an awesome feeling when you're playing and you finally realize that everybody just shut the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
That is an awesome fucking feeling. That is like, yeah, man. That's fine. I'm on top of the fucking world type of
that
feeling.
draws us to come back. You know, we love Metairie. That draws us to come back. Everybody was, even the local guys there. You know, Black Creole, all those guys.
Mhm.
You know, I'm pretty sure you've had some of those guys on y'all's talk show.
Actually, Black. Two of the members of Black Creole are actually part of the shows. They're part of our shows, so they do their own little segments every once in a while.
Very
it's
cool.
nice. You know, like when we come back, sometimes I get to sleep over at some of the guys I've met out there. Some of the guys in the band. You know, most of the bands I met out there locally, they're welcoming us back to come sleep over at their place and, you know, go out on the road with them, play on the road with them. And it's
That's
nice.
good.
That's good, dude. That's really awesome.
Well, that's the way it should be too. That's why local needs to support local.
Yeah.
I mean, I always say, I know it sounds really stupid if I say it out loud, but you know, you're local no matter where you're at. No matter where you're at, you've got a local scene. Support it.
Yeah, this is our. I'd say this is our time to shine, maybe, because like I said, now that the metal scene's kind of, you know, being reconjured again here.
Sure.
You know, we won first place in heavy metal in this Chaos Promotions.
I saw that trophy.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so you know, they got us back in, and so we kind of got together and, you know, we decided that maybe we should start being involved again locally.
Well, that's great, man, and that's what it takes. And you guys are doing it because you've got the sound, you've got the look. I like dig the look. But yeah, man, your music, all you guys together, adding those layers, you've got something going on that.
And you know
really
what, dude?
is.
I'll tell you guys what. When we get off here, y'all send me some information on that brewery. I'll get into it. If you guys want, I'll make a show happen there, and we can make it really big.
Let's do it.
All right.
I'm serious. Like I'm not no dicking around. Like I'm serious. I'll fucking find a nice headliner, and there won't be no fucking cover bands to be ahead of y'all.
Nice.
Well, if you do that, I'll buy you a drink, a couple of them.
Oh,
Nice.
that's so sweet. Yeah, perfect. That'd be great.
There you
The
go.
fuck do I get? I don't get nothing. I'm in fucking North Carolina.
You can come too.
I'll send you a drink.
North Carolina next
You'll say
Actually, do I need to bring you something?
Oh, there you
No,
go,
no,
Rum. You heard that?
There you go. All right. All right.
Yeah.
But this is cool. This is how it works. I mean, more bands, more people.
Yeah,
that are
'cause-
supposed to support bands need to do this type of stuff to help you guys out.
Because as our show, we can only do so much. We like to, you know, I mean, we're listened to probably by every country, and we're really big.
Yes, we are.
We're really big in the UK because we have a UK guy who comes on. His name's Mart. He's also in a band. He's in a band called Skeletal Damage. If you get a chance, go listen to those guys. They're fucking incredible. They play Download Fest. They've done a bunch of stuff. They're really good guys.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But yeah. So like our reach is pretty far. But as for like us making, like, you know, because we put on a lot of shows. So us putting on shows, it's mostly locally here. But we want to branch out. We've had a comedy show 2 or 3 times in Mississippi. We've done, you know, things like that. We're working on doing a comedy tour with some comedians to go out that way and stuff, you know. So I want to throw together some bands to do kind of like a mini tour with, you know, using our moniker like we do with the comedians and stuff, and then kind of help out other bands from all over. So that's why I'm trying to get into that and help you guys out and see what we can do.
Hell, mix some comedians in with some bands.
Done it before, and it's really good.
It's worked out really cool because the comedians do their thing, but the comedians then introduce the next band.
Yeah.
Which kind of gets the crowd going. So it actually worked out pretty well. But yeah, man, we'll make it happen. Let's do it.
Cool.
It's good.
I'm on
Cool.
board.
But let everybody know where to get some of you guys' music and where they can like contact you guys on Facebook and all that good shit. Give them all your URLs and all that fancy stuff.
Well, there's our main URL, which is skarritual.com. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/skarritual. I think for Twitter, it's the same thing, twitter.com/skarritual. On YouTube, just search for Skar Ritual. You should find all of our videos. And we're on any music service out there. You should find our music, Spotify or Apple Music, whatever your flavor of getting your fix is.
And actually, somebody told me the other day they just went on YouTube and they searched heavy metal, and we were the first one that popped up.
Badass.
Very
My
cool.
Instagram, I promote through my page, behind the scenes kind of, and little takes of Skar Ritual. My Instagram is 7th Degree Taurus, number 7. And usually on there, or you can hashtag Skar Ritual, you might find it. There's just a whole bunch of outtakes, clips, and behind the scenes.
Oh, very cool.
That's awesome.
Usual. Yep.
And I'm looking forward to seeing this video that you guys got coming out.
That's
real.
going to be a nice one.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you said you just shot it this past Sunday.
Yeah,
I mean,
this Sunday.
what's the target date?
About the second week of
10th of
August. Yeah, 10th of
Oh,
August. or
fuck
so.
yeah, that's cool. That's right around the corner.
Awesome.
Yeah, that was a special day. Some of us got sick.
Oh,
Some
yeah.
of us
It was hot.
had some bobos. And some of us got some poison oak. And
ticks.
Ooh, that's
Yeah.
fun.
Hey man, if you're not throwing up and scratching your ass off, it's not a metal thing.
Well, it was pretty hot out there. I'd say I was playing drums in about how many? Behind the drums with the cymbals and everything, it probably it made it really hot.
Oh, I'm sure.
yeah, reflection. Jesus, that would fucking
No.
cook your ass.
Oh man. Oh, Steven, the singer over here, he about passed out. I think I about passed out as well. I had to. It was. Now my drums were heavy, and so we had to lug it in the sun. And
Ugh.
by the time I got to lug it up in the car, it was game over. I was either passing out or throwing up. So I wasn't gonna pass out. I had to do the other.
yeah,
Oh,
the
that's-
filming location for this was on the other side of a fence, down some tracks, through some really tall grass that was
Poison
full
oak.
of freaking ticks and whatever.
And it was posted no trespassing, by the way.
Suffering for the art.
That's what I was about to say, man. You guys really suffered for this, so this is gonna
You know,
be really good.
We'll send y'all a video. I have one of Steven. It's so hot out there. Steven slipped and fell and busted his ass in slow mo. It's pretty good. No, he's a champ. He hit the ground, came up, and finished his part still.
Oh, that's
You know, like hitting the
beautiful.
ground- it's like hitting the ground doing push-ups like a boss.
That is
Awesome.
awesome. That's awesome.
Hey, I don't feel bad. I had a friend of mine. I went out. They were doing a film, like a small video. This is a while back, and they put the whole premise was their band was going to be set up like in the marsh. You know, they're going to be playing like they're coming out of the marsh, like the ground's pushing them up, type of thing. Well, they set the drums up on one of the only small dry pieces of grass out in the middle of the fucking marsh.
Wow.
Yeah,
I've
guess
been
what?
I know what you're talking
It's
about.
Mississippi.
Yeah, it was fucking quicksand, dude. They came back. He came back up onto the embankment. He probably walked maybe 100 yards back to dry ground, and was getting everything else ready, helping the guy. Turned around, the drum set is like almost completely gone. Yeah, he was so pissed. I was like, all we could do was crack up laughing, but he was madder than shit, man. Oh, but yeah, it sucks, man. You never know. You never know.
And it's always the drummers with have the issues.
Yeah,
you know.
you guys got such heavy fucking shit.
I know. I have the heaviest gear out of them all. At the end of the day, I don't even want to be a drummer no more. Lugging all this shit around.
Are you a stick tosser?
I'm more of a spinner. I'll toss it just playing around, but when it comes to a show, I'm not really a tosser just because
No,
I
I
don't really
mean,
think about it. I really don't think about it. If I have to think about flipping a stick or spinning it, don't do
Yeah.
it.
no,
You
but
know?
I mean, are you the guy that is playing, all of a sudden the stick leaves his hands, hits the bass
No,
player?
that's
guitar
the
player?
old drummer. That's the
Oh,
old
okay.
drummer. I'm more of the K-pop looking guy.
Okay, you're the pretty one.
Yeah, I had my hair was pretty freaking long down to my ass, and then I just decided to cut it, and I looked like I was ready to go sing some K-pop.
Nice.
My first appearance with my haircut was at Metairie.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow. No, I had my drummer. He used to be on stage, and he constantly, because his hands would get sweaty. You know, and he's playing, he's doing the double bass thing. He's really ripping on the drums. All of a sudden, here I get hit in the back there with a stick.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't, let's say if I spin sticks, I just don't want to drop a beat. I mean, I can pick up a
Sure.
stick, play one-handed, pick up a stick and multitask. Okay. But
Sure.
you know, when it comes now, if I drive about 3.5 hours, I'm not gonna drop a beat.
Well, yeah, you get, you know, you want to make sure you impress, right?
Right. Like, you know, another thing is, like I said, if I have to think about it, I'm not doing it. You know, it's a natural approach. You know, I want to feel, not think about it. And, you know, I don't want to upset the guys because I want to be, you know, egotistical and, you know, be flashy.
Well, I gotta say the vocals are awesome, and your guitar work is really fucking cool.
Thanks.
You can hear a lot of intricate details in what you guys are doing. And after, I mean, you just threw out a little bit of the influence thing. But I mean, you can, you know, everybody's influenced by something. I mean, I can appreciate your influences by hearing what you guys are playing, but it's so fucking weird when you put it all together. The different, you know, me just listening to it, I can hear something completely different than you guys may not even been going for. You know, but it's such a unique sound to yourself. It's just very reminiscent of, you know, it's like, it gives me that feeling like I heard that band for the first time and I'm hearing this, you know, Skar Ritual, and I'm like, I like this. This is good. This is good. This is the same feeling I got the first time I heard this band. This is very cool, you know, and I'm really digging what you guys are doing.
Nice.
You're really gonna enjoy the Desolation Chronicles. You know, that's our goal, was to get, you know, people to feel that way of our first release. You know, paralyzing feeling. You know, if we can get, if we can get the taste buds going with this one, the rest of them, everything's gonna be flowing according to plan. Everything's gonna be, we're gonna be packing. Once we get it all going, you know, y'all are really gonna like it, and hopefully this is the album that'll kind of get us, you know, recognized, because, you know, this is an art for us. This is a hobby and an art that we dedicate ourselves to. We understand what's inside the frame is the art,
right?
And, you know, we being the age that we're at now and still doing it, you know, and not really worrying about the pay, you know, it's really showing. It's coming back and showing, you know, our hard work, gratification, and all that.
Tell me about it. Tell me about that, like the age thing. Like, what is your age ranges, guys?
I'm 17. Oh, wait. What year is this?
Get out of the time travel machine.
No, seriously, like, cause like all the guys in my band are like, I think our youngest member is 30, maybe. The rest of us are like in our 40s.
Yeah, that's about how it usually works.
I guess we'll start with the youngest.
Okay, the drummer, 29.
All right.
29. Okay.
I'm 40.
Nice.
Okay.
I just hit it like
congratulations.
6 months ago.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Well, man, hey, it's all good, man. That's more experience for yourself.
And for me, I kind of lost track 3 years ago, and for 3 years I thought I was 43, and finally this year I'm 43.
That's not a joke either.
Well, that's all right.
Yeah,
Man, I don't remember 20 to 25. I'm with you.
Yeah, I'm the oldest.
I don't remember that either because I was drunk.
So, yeah, I don't actually know what I was doing or where I was at that point in time in my life.
Yeah, I'm the oldest in my band. I'm 43 as well, and the rest of the guys are between, like I said, I think they're between 39 and 43, like in that area.
Well,
the youngest one is usually the drummer too.
Actually, the youngest guy in my band is the bass player.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I'm going to agree with the drummer because he doesn't have the arthritis in the elbows yet.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I'm a smoker. I'm an avid smoker of all kinds of things, and I can still play, you know, metal show. You know, I say about one bottle of water, I'm good for, you know, 3 hour set.
Yeah, but you're not like, you know, you're not like a 400-pound man either, though.
That is true. I am running in place. It's metal. I'm running in place constantly.
Right.
Yeah, it's the best workout ever. Fuck Tybo. Join a band.
Exactly. Listen to metal. Play metal. You're good.
That's it.
Down to you.
Ain't no sweat to the oldies here, motherfucker.
Well, all right, guys. Well, I think this will be the end of the show. Is there anything you guys would like to say at all?
Be on the lookout. August, the second week of August.
August 10th.
Desolation is coming out. We're going to be releasing a video. It's kind of based on a horror movie theme. Possession. And it's a kick-ass song.
We got a nice model in there too.
Oh yeah, very nice looking girl.
Nice.
All right, I'm in it.
Yeah, so look, as soon as it comes out, dude.
A pretty nice looking guy singing too.
Ah, bet.
Oh, right.
As soon as it comes out, guys, post it.
I say that to keep my spirits up.
Hey, you know, Modesty is the best quality.
Here's the mirror. You know, if you can't get it from the mirror, you can get it from yourself.
That's it.
That's right. That's right.
Look, guys, when it comes out, make sure you guys post it on the tag, the podcast's page and shit, and I'll send it out as much as possible.
All right, cool. I'll do that.
Yeah.
I can't wait for y'all to make it down here. Sometime in the future.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. We will.
Here.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah, for sure. And like I said, before we hang up and everything, you guys got to give me some information on those Bet Club. I'm gonna make something happen.
Right, cool. Yeah.
But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for joining us. This was really fucking fun and really cool. I'm finally glad I got you guys on the show, and I do apologize for taking so fucking long.
Microphone.
But you know what? Though, if we didn't take this long, we wouldn't have had the new drummer.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And you know what? You've got Jesus Christ, my house about to blow up. I got the fucking lightning storm outside.
Is that what that is? I'm like, what?
Yeah,
I was like, I thought somebody fell. I was like,
no,
God
dude,
damn.
this is lightning and thunder shit. I'm on a fucking island, so this storm is like crazy. But it's good timing on top of it because all this new stuff is happening with you guys, so it was a good time to come on the show.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Guys,
really digging it. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you guys for coming on. And
Thank you for having us.
Anytime, man. Anytime. We'll make it happen again soon too. But anyway, I was your host, Wayne.
And I'm Rum.
And remember, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to keep it metal. Yeah!
Adieu, parting is such sweet sorrow.
Go ahead and run. Run home and cry to mama. Get the fuck out. Okay then. That's it.